So yes, we discontinued the sister range, but for those of you who are disappointed, we're not going to leave you hanging dry. We have created something else which is going to fill that void. So one of the reasons why we discontinued the sister range is this small cap offered very little coverage, especially at the back. Now that didn't cover you for any future, God forbid, hair loss that might arise. I didn't want your topper to be completely useless. The other thing is the small cap clipped onto the very delicate parts of the scalp, usually where my clients were losing their hair. So a little bit of discomfort was reported. On top of that, the sister range had return hairs, so those short flyaway hairs, which weren't always very reliable when it came to production. Sometimes we'd get them back with very short, spiky return hairs. So if we took all of that into consideration, coverage, future hair loss, placement of the clips, instability with the factory production with the return hairs, we decided to say goodbye. They were good. They had a lot of happy customers. There was nothing wrong with them per se, but we wanted to make things better. And we have created the skinny toppers. So what is a skinny topper, I hear you ask? Now, a skinny topper is all the perks of the luxury cap, which I'm wearing right now, where the clips sit all the way around the side of your head, so your head takes the weight as opposed to your hair. Super comfortable and great coverage. So from the back, I'm hiding a multitude of sins, including some tape-in extensions, whites, greys, shorter hair, and the coverage is giving me everything I need. But not all my clients wanted lots and lots of hair, so we took the coverage and all the good things about the cap of our luxury cap, how flat it sat, the extra front hairline, the fact that the full coverage meant color match didn't need to be exact, and that was another thing with the smaller caps. Color match was paramount, but with the bigger cap, if your hair's a little bit darker underneath or a little bit lighter at the front, the cap covers everything. So the skinny toppers have all the good things of the luxury cap, but with less hair. Now, it's not just a case of getting them made with less hair, because you have to take into consideration the wefting at the back, the cap, the construction of the cap, the clips, everything underneath. So what we've done is we have put into production luxury toppers with less hair. Yes, that is correct, but also I further manipulate the cut by adding some really lovely layers and some thinning to create an absolute skinny topper. So the gram will always be very low for the length involved. So this is Lady. She's likely to be sold at the time that you're watching this video, if you're watching it in the future, because this video will be on YouTube. But as an example, Lady is 17 to 18 inches in length, and she's only 125 grams. Now the gram, the weight includes the entire, the cap, the clips, the wig comb, everything. So that's not just the hair alone. Now, I would recommend you ask us to do a face frame cut. It doesn't seem worth going for a skinny topper and not asking for a cut. Why don't you pre-cut the face frame cuts? I hear you ask. I would love to, but I don't know where you're going to part your topper. Am I cutting the face frame cut off center left, off center right, in the middle? And I really want the cut to be really, really nice. I want to start it from the chin, which is around 9 inches, but please measure to be sure. And I really want that cut to be symmetrical. I don't want the cut to, you know, when you change the part line. So say for example, if I pre-cut all the face frames in the middle, and then the lady who buys the piece asks for an off center left, and then all of a sudden the cut goes out of alignment. I want the cut to be perfect. So if you're going to go for a skinny topper with the less hair, the layered look, I would advise either wavy ends, just to give it a bit of movement to further enhance those layers, and definitely get a face frame cut. Now with the face frame cut, we're going to lose even more grams, so it's going to be even lighter. Now I am wearing my topper, but just as an example of how it sits and how it moves, this is what you can expect. So very, very little hair. And if you ask me to style it super straight, because of the layers, it's going to have even less hair. It's going to be super, super flat. And of course I've got my topper underneath, but an indication of the kind of hair. So you still have the luxury fit of the cap and the coverage. So the cap ends right here, but you have less hair. So we took what you loved and we took what you didn't love, and we created, I think, the perfect product. It will be stock dependent. You will have lots of different options when you visit our shop. You will see the standard collection and all the grams will be listed, and then you'll have the skinny collection on its own, which will be a variety of different colors, mixes of colors, all the colors that you've loved. and then you can just buy as they become available. There won't be many, but definitely is a nice piece to add to your collection. Just less hair, lighter, maybe a great daytime topper, and then you can stick to your standard collection for evening. We hope you prefer this to our sister range. We were sorry to see that go, but as with everything, we always want to improve and take what didn't work and fix it. We'll speak soon. Bye ladies.